morning guys, how are we all doing? Welcome back to my channel, welcome back to a brand new vlog. So in today's vlog, as you can probably tell by the title, my plan of action is to actually have a pantry reorganize and reset. I might even get around to doing some of the kitchen, but I think today's video I'm going to focus on the pantry. So my mum, sorry, I'm just like mid getting ready. I popped on a little bit of light makeup today and just gonna throw my hair up, to be honest with you. I'm literally at home all day sorting through the pantry, so we don't really need to be making much of an effort. So yeah, my mum is actually coming over for a couple of nights and a few days because, well, Tom's away with work and we just thought it would be a nice opportunity for her to come and stay. We might just have a very chilled time together of like going on a couple of dog walks, having lunches, just doing girly stuff. But for the most part, I said I need to get the house. I feel like I've been resetting and reorganizing the house this month and my mum's all for helping me. So that was like the main reason. She was like, you know what, I'll come over and I'll come help. And I was like, yes, please. Helping hands to do this kind of a job is very welcomed. So that's the plan of action. I think my mum's going to be here in a few hours time. So the first thing that I'm going to do to get started is to, well, first of all, I'll show you what the pantry is looking like currently, and then I want to kind of like empty the contents and filter through and sort any like out of date products or anything like that. The bins are going today, well, tomorrow morning, so I put them out tonight. So I thought today I want to make sure that if there is anything that needs to be binned, it's in the bins by today. So that's the plan of action for today. I'll probably continue this vlog on over the next day or two, depending on how far we get. I mean, I'm imagining it's gonna, oh, 1 second. Just sorting some of the builders out. Anyway, let's head downstairs and I will show you a before of the pantry. So welcome to my kitchen. If you've never seen it before, this is our, hello Barney, are you coming to see? As soon as I start vlogging, it's like, who are you talking to? Oh, big stretch. And then through here, we have our pantry. Are you a bit wet after this morning's walk? I think you are, aren't you? Someone got very muddy and needed a full shower. As I was saying, so in here we have our pantry. I'll just show you what it looks like with all the cupboards closed. And if you're wondering, this is our kitchen and pantry is from DIY Kitchens, and the worktop is Gemini worktops. We actually had some of this worktop fitted in here as well. So it is looking pretty chaotic in here, because we've had to have a switch around. I did mention it in a previous vlog, but I'll just briefly say again, Tom got a new coffee machine for Christmas and it doesn't fit in here, it's too deep. These don't shut and we'd have to take this off, and I love these spice rack inserts, so I wouldn't ever do that. So we kind of compromised with having coffee machine out here. As you can tell, we've got some appliances down here, which I think we might keep some of them. Depending on how much space we create within the drawers, as to whether or not I'll be able to pop like the KitchenAid away, the toaster away. I think one of the air fryers, because we've got two, one of them is going to go down in the basement. We only ever use both of them if we're like hosting. Yeah, so let's open all the cupboards up just so that you can see what it's looking like. I'm thinking of rearranging so that above here, this cupboard, which is currently food and snacks, I'm thinking that one can be the coffee station with the coffee being, the coffee machine being there. All of like these little bits and bobs on the side, which Tom's accessories for the coffee machine, to pop them on the shelf there with the mugs maybe above it, which would mean this space would be good for some food storage. And then, yeah, again with these cupboards, maybe even could have some spices in here, which are currently in this cupboard. Anyway, I need to open all the cupboards up just to give you a nice before of what it's looking like. No judgment here, please. Thank you. Okay, all the cupboards are open, and this is the current setup with like pastas, rice, eggs, jars of things, breads, like I said, some appliances, coffee bits and hot chocolates and teas and mugs. And then over this side we have the kind of like baking cupboard, cereal cupboard. And then this is like the snack cupboard, which is still overflowing with Christmas chocolates. Then the next cupboard we have tinned things, all our spices and condiments, not condiments, but you know, like oils and stuff like that. A couple of random spare jars and things in there. This was Barney's old cupboard, so there's a few bits in there that are Barney's, which might still stay as Barney's, or we could put some appliances in. I don't know, we'll see. But currently this is his. I got this from Zara Home, and I just have his food storage in here, his snacks and treats in there, and his Tails food in there. And then we've got an overflowing medicines section which needs sorting out. Again, lots of like mixers, appliances, things that just take up so much space and like fall out of the cupboard onto you, that some of these, because we don't use them on a regular basis, again, could go in the storage room down in the basement, that we can just bring them up as and when we need them. Oh, it's a bit of a mission. I'm actually so glad my mum's coming to help me. Okay, so our method is we are kind of like emptying out cupboard by cupboard, sorting through it, and then we're going to slowly but surely empty the entire pantry. So the larder unit we have now emptied. For now I've just popped the appliances on the side, and then we've basically anything out of date popped in here. We've got a couple of random miscellaneous bits in here, coffee pods, teas, all the bits that I'm keeping, whittled down all the mugs with difficulty. And we've got like travel flasks. This is kind of like Tom's pile with his coffee machine. He needs to go through that when he gets back, because there's probably some stuff in there that's for the old machine. Otherwise, we are making good progress. We've got Sex and the City on in the background. Barney's just outside. We've just kind of left the door open to let some fresh air in. But yeah, this is our method. And now we just got to carry it on. Mum's ended up with a pretty good goodie bag to take home with you as well, haven't you? A little generous bag of goodies in here of things that I maybe am not going to have. These in particular, I tried these around autumn time, I think. Pecan cinnamon Danish. Sounds like I would love this, but I remember thinking I prefer just the normal milk chocolate from Hotel Chocolat. So yeah, we've got a couple of mugs in there, teas and coffees and hot chocolates for Mum to take home. Are we boring you? So beautiful, I can hear you within the silence. Ooh, we will dance away the gloomy days right here. We are silver line, one of a kind, you and me. We're now on to the second movie, and we have finally gone through all of the food cupboards and whittled down everything that we want to keep that's in date, and not organised it yet, but just kind of like slightly organised into categories with the appliances over there, and the cupboard's empty. So we're definitely thinking this larder unit is going to be predominantly food. Down here, probably food as well. We've got Tom's bits for his coffee machine up here, and some more bits that he needs to add with his mugs as well, like his espresso mugs and shorter mugs. I have got my Nespresso capsules there, but I think I might actually pop them on the top shelf. We've got all of our mugs, seasonal mugs up there, and travel cups. I think we're gonna call it a night here. We've got this cupboard empty as well. And then lastly, we've got this cupboard as well. So all clean, tidied, cleared out. We haven't gone through this one yet, which is non-food. So we'll go through that one tomorrow as well. Yeah, all empty, ready to have a bit of a rejig and organised tomorrow, I think. I don't want to rush it today and get fed up and end up just shoving stuff away. A bit like the way I do the Christmas tree, I always prefer to get it out the night before actually decorating so that I can enjoy decorating. So that's what we're doing. Cleaned and emptied the cupboards. Got Barney's just giving him his dinner down there. And we're all good. But we're going to put our feet up and tackle this tomorrow. So we're having a bit of a pit stop and we've just come to B&M. I'm going to get some more jars. I think this is all that they've got of the ones that I like. This kind of like dark wood lidded ones. They've got some in the bathroom section they usually have that are smaller, but I can't seem to see any. Right, we're back home from B&M. This is my next mission, to remove all of the labels and give these jars a wash. I've also got 3 of these clear boxes. I'm just going to show you where. I was trying to peel them off, but I can tell it's going to be a challenge. But this is where I'm thinking about putting these. I only got 3, and to be honest, they actually only had 3 available. But I wanted to get 3 more boxes that are a better fit for this storage unit. The top 2 are a good size. The bottom, like I said earlier, are too small. So they do fit, these ones, but obviously because they're a bit taller, they're a bit more, not awkward to get in and out. I'll just show you. Ideally, we would have wanted more of those, but they just, I don't think they sell them anymore. I couldn't even see ones with a slight lip that looked anything like them. If anyone's got these and they're actually from somewhere else, not B&M, let me know, because I think I got them from B&M, but I'm not sure. But they are the perfect fit. But anyway, these are a good size as well. It's just a bit more awkward to get your hands in, so you probably have to either tip it to get the things out or bring it out. Like I said, it's a bit of a tight squeeze, but still a much better size than the smaller ones. So this will be for like potatoes, onions, carrots, that kind of thing. Like open shelf storage, and also want to get my hands on some more baskets. Now, annoyingly, the IKEA ones, which are a good size in general, but they're not the best fit for in here because they look like they'd be a good size, but the door won't close properly. So you have to fit them to the side, which means you're kind of wasting a bit of storage. Yeah, this is the only cupboard that we've started doing something with. Otherwise, everything else is empty. Yeah, I'm actually excited to get this looking. Basically, what I was saying to my mum is it's quite nice, the idea of having essentially every cupboard organised, but it doesn't really matter what it looks like. Whereas the larder unit, it's quite nice to have that aesthetic and gorgeous and organised in the glass jars and all cohesive. So that is my plan with the larder units. And I'm pretty sure whittled down everything that we need on here. So we're ready to go.
Come closer, dance for me. Easy, tiger, easy, let your hair down. Come closer, let me see all your million faces and all your million mistakes. You don't need to hide. Come closer so that we can be together.
Oh, he's drooling. Have you given him a treat?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, where's the next one? Barney. Okay, just a quick update that I just wanted to show you. When I've been decanting some of the bits, not everything, but things like this bicarb of soda and baking powder, I was just going to keep in their containers, but I had these spare glass storage jars and they were the perfect size. So what I've done is I've got a load of these labels, which I'll leave these linked. They're on my Amazon storefront, I think. They come with a load of really gorgeous spice jars, which I do already have and have, obviously, as you can tell, labelled up. But all of these spare ones, there's loads left over. And there are lots of spare ones as well that I can just write my own. So I've just done like baking powder, and I've also just popped the sell by date on there, the best before date, just so that I know. So that, yeah, from the offset, just look like a little jar, but I know exactly what's in them when, you know, they go out of date. And then these I'm just going to pop within a baking container. I think I might decant this flour as well. And so far, I'll give you a bit of a progress update. We've got loads of spare boxes that we've gathered throughout doing this, but this is what we're left over with. We've got all of the kind of like dried snacks, treats, teas and coffees to do, and then we're pretty much done. So far, this is my kind of method that I've been going with. In the larder unit, as you can tell, I have all jars. So we still have the top shelf yet to fill, but it's really hard for me to reach that one, even with my little step stools. So anything that's gonna go in there is gonna be stuff that I don't need to access very often. So otherwise, we've got kind of more baking bits up here, like flour, oats, sugars, couple of spare jars as well that I can fill as and when I need to. This is more like seeds and nuts and things, coconut, raisins, things that we pop on breakfast in the morning, like on yogurt with honey, of which the honey I've popped down here next to the cookie jar. I really like these two jars. This one's like a Kilner one. KitchenAid I was going to pop in a cupboard, however the shelves are too low for it, and I don't want to put the KitchenAid on a shelf like this because it's too heavy and it will bow. So I was going to put it on the bottom, but like I said, there's not enough space. So I thought I could pop my Podster from Hotel Chocolat down here, which is like an espresso machine, which honestly I don't have Nespresso coffees that much. It's as and when we've maybe got people coming over. If Tom's here, he'll make a coffee in his nice new coffee machine. If it's just me, then I can pull that out for that, as with the Hotel Chocolat Velvetizer for warming milk. But I tend to just have like an instant coffee with a splash of milk, or it's so easy to just pull that out, if I can get my words out, if I do decide I want to have a hot drink and just make it up here. But otherwise, I just think it keeps it clutter free, having it like this. There's a couple of jars as well, which I might repurpose and use for pastas or whatever, which I'm keeping down here. As you can tell, the spaghetti one, this needed to go in here, the spaghetti, because it's so tall, and that jar is also very tall with the pine nuts in. So I might decant the pine nuts into a smaller jar that will fit up here. For now I've just left it there, but actually I think I will do that so that I can wash this and use this for pastas. And then in the doors, which is what these kind of, I mean, these are called spice racks. So that's kind of like their intended purpose is to have spices within these doors. So we just have a load of spices here. These ones are all like square containers that I've got. I've got all dark wood lidded herbs, but these ones happen to be square. And I've got some other ones over here that happen to be circular, and also these Zara Home ones up here. So a bit of a mismatch, but I thought we could just have them in this door. Now these sections, these two and the two on the other door, are smaller than the bottom two sections. So yeah, the spices I wanted just in the top sections, hence why they're on both doors rather than just having all the spices in one area. So yeah, and then any other like bigger jars of spices like these bay leaves, we can decant and pop and along here and add to it as we go. So that is how that cupboard is looking. Like I said, we've got pastas over there. I'm thinking excess like baking bits, cereal bits, that kind of stuff over here. I say baking bits, it's only sugar that's down there, caster sugar, because again, it was in a jar that was too big for going up here. So I might rejig these as I go, but for now I've just got my surreal cereal, which I absolutely love, the cinnamon one, in here. And then in this cupboard we have it completely empty, so I'm thinking all of the treats in here, like the chocolates and crisps in baskets. I might get some different baskets that are a bit better suited to the size of this space. So again, that's something that I need to go away and find and purchase, but for now I can put them in knowing that that's their home, measure up and order baskets as in when I need to. So that's what I'm thinking in that cupboard. And then next to the coffee cupboard, we've got the tinned goods and dried goods, long life goods, which are all within the same, pretty much the same area as we had them before. I've just moved some of the jars in here, which we didn't have before, and the rice as well we didn't have in here, but everything else we had in here. So all of the tins at the top. We've got a tub here, which I really want to get another one that size. That's a better fit, but again, I'll have to do another trip to B&M now that I know that I need that. We've got rices and packets in here, stocks, sauces, you know, miscellaneous bits in there. All of our oils on this Lazy Susan, I think this was from B&M as well. And then all of our unopened pickles and jars and honeys and everything that as soon as we open them, we then obviously will just move them over to the fridge if needs be, if that's where they belong. But for now, these are all unopened kind of spares. A couple of baskets Tom needs to go through when he gets back. Barney's biscuits there, we need to refill his treat jar. I'm quite excited actually, maybe in another video soon I could do a bit of a supermarket shop where I could buy all of like my restock so that I've organised my pantry, and then I can like look and decide what, like plain flour, that one's fully empty, so we could have a full pantry restock maybe in another vlog soon. Maybe some more cereals, that kind of thing. Rice, packet rice, we've got a few, but now that I'll know where everything is and the amounts of everything, this is our little cracker tub, which I think will go in the bottom one. We'll probably crack on getting everything finished and organised, and I'll show you what it looks like once it's all complete. But so far, I am so much happier with how it is looking. Feels like a lot later now. It's now dark outside, but we are officially done. And I'm actually going to keep this stool out. It's a very, very handy. It's come in so useful being able to reach the top cupboard. So I think once the cupboards are closed, I'm just going to keep it sat out here in the front. So a quick overview. I've kind of been showing you the progress as we go, but as you can tell underneath here, we have space for appliances, pastas, cereals, eggs and butter, toaster, KitchenAid, biscuit jar, honey, some teas and coffees, sugar, spices up the top. We've got our tea caddies up the top and some more coffee bits in that basket. Otherwise, just a load of jars filled with all sorts of goodies. Then over this side, we have the coffee cupboard. And then down at the bottom, we have our treats cupboard, crisps and savory snacks. We've got sweet treats at the top, which as you can tell, we definitely don't need any more of. Kind of annoying that those baskets are stacked there, but I might even get some more of these from IKEA. We'll see. But anyway, that's how it's looking for now. We do have an entire cupboard free. So that's really good. I haven't gone through my medicine bits yet, and I think I might do a bit of a medicine cabinet area, or I might even have a cupboard for Barney's things, which at the minute are down in the utility, but it might be quite handy to have some of his bits a bit closer. But I don't think he would need a full cupboard. It might be that one of those could be his or something. We'll see. But for now, we've got an entire cupboard, which just feels so spacious and nice that if we wanted to put the toaster away or the air fryer to clear up the worktop, we could easily do that. And then the last cupboard, this one up the top, we have all of the jars, preserves, oils and things, packeted rice, tinned goods, cooking bits and bobs. So otherwise, that is everything. As for these two final cupboards, which are really thin and quite awkward, we've managed to have all of our vitamins and everything in here, first aid bits, plasters bits, and my AG1 up there. And then in the bottom thin cupboard, we have, I've added a shelf, and we've got some of like Barney's bits under the shelf, but otherwise this, like my Neptune bags, which I can grab and go for shopping, stored away and tucked away very neatly in there. It's feeling much fresher, much more organised. I'm much happier, and I'll just shut the cupboards to close off this video. Oh my goodness, it's been a journey. And like I said, keep this stool here. Much tidier, cleaner, and more organised. And guys, it feels so good. I feel like I look more and more dishevelled as this vlog's gone on. I was gonna close it off with saying hello to Barney, but he's actually not here. I thought he would be sat right next to me. Where is he? Oh wait, where's my phone? Can you see him asleep in the corridor? I think he's fed up with all the noise and racket that we've been making sorting through this this pantry. Sorry, that is my phone dinging away. Oh, he's coming now. He can hear that I've sat down on the floor. He's coming for a cuddle. Hello, gorgeous boy. You come here. Oh, your tail just whacked the camera. broken a nail along the way, so I need to redo my nails now, but it feels so good. So good to have it all finished. So I think we're gonna pop our feet up, pop on some TV for the rest of the day. In fact, I need a shower and wash my hair. Excuse me. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, do give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more. What have you heard? Or seen? You've not seen a spider, have you? I feel like he gives that reaction when he's seen a spider. Is it Barney? Anyway, yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thumbs up if you have enjoyed it, subscribe for more, and I hope to see you all very, very soon in my next video. Bye guys.